thanks for coming back. We're just going to do now an upper body stretch. It'll be about 30 minutes, give or take. All you'll need is a mat, an extra cushion mat if you have it or you need it. If you don't, you're cool and young. And when you're ready, we'll just go ahead and get on into it. We'll come into our cat in all fours. We'll raise our right hand up and then thread the needle down to where your right shoulder is resting on the mat. And we'll just rest here. If you're feeling extra tight, you can go ahead and straighten that right arm out and let that hit or let it rest on top of your right arm. You'll really begin to feel that stretch in the tricep shoulder area. Go ahead and take one inhale through your nose. And sigh it out as you come up. Kind of roll your shoulders back. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. And thread the needle. Kind of let your chest just fall to that mat. Like I said, if you need extra, just go ahead and straighten that other arm out. When you're ready, go ahead and bring that right palm, if you don't already have it, onto the mat. Inhale, press up. Bring your hand back and being in all fours here. Go ahead and bring your hips back to your heels. Take our right hand above our head, bend at the elbow, reach back with our left and grab a hold of it. Make sure our rib cage is down instead of flaring. And we'll hold it here. Really nice stretch for the back of our feet too. Of course, if you can't reach your hands together in this, you can always grab the shirt behind you or grab a towel and use that instead. And we'll just work up to your mobility with this. The more you do this class, the more mobility you will have, especially holding this in about like 5 minutes. I believe there's beauty in holding stretching poses for periods of time. And so just going from pose to pose to pose. Sometimes you just need to focus on one posture and breathe through it and be aware of the feelings that that brings you. Instead of having your mind go from one thing to the next. Just try to keep it as simple as possible with these next few rounds of classes. When you're ready, exhale here, kind of unravel. And then do the same thing, bring your left arm up above the sky, bend at that elbow, then reach back behind you with your right. Grab fingers and just relax. See and feel the difference between this side opposed to the other, and see which one is more challenging for you, which one's more tight. This one is definitely more tight for me. Take a big inhale here. Slowly sigh it out. Release. Kind of swing your arms back and forth. Let it rest up a little bit. Shrug your shoulders back and forth. Go the opposite way. And then go ahead and come on to your easy seat. We're gonna do basically eagle. So bring your left arm up above your right arm and just kind of twist them around like a pretzel and lift them all the way up together. And just hold it here. This is originally called Twisted Eagle, but I kind of like the name pretzel because I love pretzels and I love bread and carbs, so I like twisted pretzels because, well, they're just fun. Inhale here. Go ahead and exhale, release them. Swing your arms back and forth. Kind of wake them back up. And then we go the opposite side. Bring your right arm above and across from your left. Twist them up like a pretzel and lift it up. You can feel the stretch and the tension in your shoulder blades for sure. A little bit in your, well, yeah, your shoulders. Like I just said, your shoulders and shoulder blades. The whole part of your shoulder. And when you're ready, take a big inhale here, unravel and sigh it out. Go ahead, I'm going to turn around so you guys can see this part. Go ahead and come into reverse prayer. Take your hands behind you. You can come into prayer. Clasp your hands together. Be sure the arrows aren't flying out. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take one big inhale through your nose. And side out as you release your hands and your wrists. Go ahead and circle your wrists. I know there's a little bit more of a wrist stretch involved with that. And go ahead and come on to your knees. Clasp your hands behind you and straighten your arms down. Keep a little bit of bend in your elbows. And stretching that chest. Take one big inhale and sigh it out as you release. And our final one is our downward dog. So go ahead and place your hands onto the mat, lift your legs, and plant your feet and come into a downward facing dog. Just breathe easy here. If you'd like a little bit more of a shoulder stretch, you can definitely come down into a dolphin if you'd like. Maybe once you get comfortable, see if you can bring the opposite hand to the opposite ankle. Stretch it there. Hold for about 5 seconds and then alternate with the other hand. Kind of do a little bit of a twist. But if you'd like to stay where you're at in downward dog, you're welcome to do that as well. Inhale, come up onto your two toes. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Bend at the knees. And rock onto your back into your Shavasana. Letting your feet spread apart. Your hands can come down and out, or you can keep them on your stomach. And just let your body be. Try to relax your jaw and your eyes, even your shoulder blades, because sometimes they just like to creep up to touch your ears. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like in stillness. If you'd like to come out and continue the rest of the day, slowly begin to move your feet around. Begin to wiggle your hands and your arms to wake them back up. And slowly come on to whatever side you'd like. And come up into an easy seat. And take one big inhale as you raise your arms up above the sky. Bring them together and exhale. Lower them down to heart center. Thank you guys for doing this upper body shoulder stretch with me. I hope your body feels 100 times better because we can keep a lot of tension in our shoulders, especially me, because I am terrible at keeping stress everywhere. So I hope to see you guys next time.